So we show up and we hold that story. And then we set in this grand stage of the year, December, which is tied more to pagan holidays than anything that is found in Scripture. And we add our wonderful touches with wreaths and mistletoe and Christmas trees, again, more tied with pagan rituals and understandings than anything we find in the Christmas tradition or the Christmas story. But we bring it all together. Messy. Here in the church. In fact, this messiness that is tied to Christmas, well, a few people have wanted to do away with it. You see, the Puritans in Massachusetts, they actually outlawed celebrating Christmas for a period of years, especially in December, because all of a sudden, they were seeing things that were so not scriptural and so not Christian, like partying and celebrations showing up, and trees and wreaths. So they outlawed the celebration of this holiday because they wanted to keep it pure, holy. And yet, the place that I believe we are called at Christmas is into the messiness. You see, this message from the angel to Mary is God drawing near. And it's not into some prim and proper palace, as has been pointed out. It's not into some sterile hospital where everything has been sanitized and cleaned 2 or 3 times. It is into a stable. It is into a young woman's life who is filled with that horror and that shock. It is into the life of the bewildered father. Messy. And so for us, as we are called to experience God in this season, is it not about us experiencing God as we look at that family gathered around the table? The quirky aunt or uncle, the parents who are trying to get it just right, the divorces that have torn families apart, the stories of families who have not been able to have a child, or the families who have lost loved ones. And remember those losses so intensely when it comes to holidays and showing up at the doorstep of friends or family alone, or working away in the kitchen without that one who has always been there to help, to be the aid. We show up in the midst of the messiness because it is precisely there that God shows up for us. In the places that we don't expect or would like to steer clear from. In the places where we struggle and hurt and wonder. In the places where we feel that horror, that longing, that question. Here I am, God. Here. And we are reminded, beginning with the Hebrew Bible lesson for today, that it is there that God makes a home in the midst of God's people. And it's not about the building. It is about the community that is gathered and the anointed being lifted up, calling people into new ways of being. So this season, as you work through and around the messiness, let us be reminded of the love that comes to dwell in and for us. takes us by the hand and doesn't let us go. That becomes the truth and the power of the incarnation. And we celebrate it December 25th. But hopefully it doesn't stop. That each day, amidst our living and our messiness, God continues to show up. And we simply open ourselves to that expression of the holy. Here I am, God. Let it be according to your will. Your will. In this wonderful, beautiful, crazy, and messed up